Alola, Pokemon Trainers, Professor Chaz here, the lab coat's on back order, and welcome back to our Pokemon Moon playthrough, episode number 25, coming up on close to 5 o'clock in the afternoon here in the Alola region. In the last episode, if you missed it, you might want to go back and check it out. It's a pretty interesting episode. There is a link in the description, of course, to the whole playlist. But things started off with a Pokemon trade with my nephew, which was building up for the past few episodes. We traded Holly the Kadabra that we caught back on Melee Island for a Pokemon that I'm probably going to show you in this episode once we make it back to Civilization, and we can check out the PC in the Pokemon Center. And what else did we do? Well, we made our way through the cemetery here, the Memorial Hill, it's called, on Akala Island. We encountered Team Skull once again. We encountered, of course, or not of course, we encountered as well a rather prominent member of the Aether Foundation, this green-colored sort of mysterious figure who hasn't been given a name yet in-game, but I'm pretty sure I know his name is Faba, based on the website. But anyway, we met him. He said as soon as we're done our grand trial, to meet him at the, Hano Grand Resort here on Akala Island, because there's a place he wants to show us that apparently is going to be pretty interesting. Then we made it all the way to the Ruins of Life, just north from where we are right now, and we had, rather unexpectedly, our Kahuna battle against Olivia, the second grand trial in the Alola region. Managed to pull through quite well, and we got ourselves the Rockinium Z. We have 2 grand trials down now, so based on just Z crystal count alone, we are about a third of the way through the game. So let's see what's going to happen in this episode. First, we will, of course, start things off with our team recap, as always. We got to do some moving around, though, first of all. Man, Sonata needs to heal up, too. He took some damage in that last fight. He was the one that we used, like, primarily, or just, you know, what would you say? What is not the, okay, not the term primarily. He's the one we used against Olivia. I can't think of the word. Let me first heal up, though. Gives me one brief moment to try to think of the word once again. No, I can't. I can't get it. Anyhow, we're going to take a look first at Cordial, the Steenie. She is a hasty Pokemon, boosting speed, dropping defense. She has the Oblivious ability, preventing her from being infatuated or taunted. And you'll notice that beneath her image on the bottom screen, she has a blue mark in the circle, which means she did suffer her first injury in that last episode. But by completing another trial in that same episode, her injury has already healed. She's a quick healer, this one. She's back on the team already. Low Sweep, Razor Leaf, Rapid Spin, and Teeter Dance is her moveset. Next, we have Dorothy, our Drifloon. She is a quiet Pokemon. Special attack up, speed down. Unburdened ability, boosting speed once she uses or loses her held item. And she is holding a Citrus Berry for the moment. Moveset is Hex, Gust, Stockpile, and Minimize. Next is Sonata, the Brione, our starter Pokemon. Careful Pokemon, boosting special defense and special attack going down because of that. With Torrent ability, holding the Waterium Z. I'm probably going to switch some of the items out because I was prepared to use Z moves against the Kahuna. Turns out we didn't need them. All we needed was Sonata himself. Forget the Z moves, forget this whole Gen 7 stuff. Sonata pulled through. Anyway, he has Scald, Aqua Jet, Echoed Voice, and Sing. And last but not least, we have Prowl, the Midnight Form Lycanroc, just like what Kahuna Olivia tried to use against us. She is a quiet Pokemon. Again, special attack up, speed down. Keen Eye is the ability, preventing dropping the accuracy stat. And holding the Phytinium Z, which we haven't made use of yet, but she has Rock Tomb, Bite Counter, and Stealth Rock. I'm still curious what Stealth Rock... You know what? I can find out what Z Stealth Rock would do by giving the Rockinium Z. Let's do that right now, just to see. Just to see. When we get into a battle with Prowl, we can finally check out what that does. Plus, I kind of want to see, like, okay, leave a comment below, folks. I've been very rarely, if ever, I think maybe once, I've used a Z move. Do you want to see me start using more Z moves in the playthrough? Because I've said I like to save them for when I'm in a dire situation and I need to use it to sort of save my Pokemon from battle. But I'm not even hardly using them because I'm managing to pull through without them. But I want to try to see what they all look like. I've seen Breakneck Blitz. That's all we've seen so far. Let me know if you want me to start using some more Z moves. I'll probably start working on that next week. But as we left the area just north of here, the Ruins of Life, Hao showed up and is challenging Olivia to his Kahuna trial right now. Let's see how that's going. Hey man, I may not be as strong as my Gramps, Hala, but I can still raise up Torracat and the rest of my team to do their best. You're just Hao, right? And what's wrong with that? Who cares if you're Hala's grandson? Now show me what Hao can do. I think I'll stay here. I'd like to see how How's Battle goes, too. Even though I hate to see Pokemon get hurt, but I know that both of your Pokemon are dedicated to battling beside you two. Can we go up north here? I'm kind of curious to see, can we go into the Ruins of Life? Now, when I first came in here, I want to see if there's an item. I doubt it. But when we announced the fact that we might be going to see the Aether Foundation, Lily seemed quite hesitant to do so. And if you watched the first episode, or if you even played Pokemon Moon yourself, or Sun, you'll know based on the intro cutscene, there's a reason why she's afraid to go back. Looks like we can't do anything just yet. It's going to be a strength puzzle. Yep, okay. Well, I got to have the D-pad icon on there so you know you can move these. It's going to be fun to try later on, but unfortunately we cannot access this at the moment. So, Olivia said an easy way to get back is to fly. I'm going to do that. Let's summon Charizard. What I want to do first, however, Ice King 688, one of the regular viewers and regular supporters on the channel and this playthrough, has mentioned that there's still a second floor in Olivia's shop in Coney City that I have not checked out yet. Let's go back and check that out. And there's one other thing he mentioned, which I'll mention once we get to it, but first, let's keep myself focused. I said in Wednesday's episode, or technically no, I said in Thursday's episode, regarding Wednesday's episode, I was kind of scatterbrained and couldn't keep my thoughts straight. It is, of course, if it's 5 a.m., okay, let's try that again. If it is 5 p.m. in the game, that means it's 5 a.m. in real time, which means if I was scatterbrained Wednesday, there's a good chance I'm going to be scatterbrained today. Welcome to Olivia's Jewelry Shop. Well, I don't have a Leaf Stone yet. I'm going to grab that just to do a little bit of an experiment and see if a certain Pokemon might evolve using that item. And where is it? There it is. No. Of course, I didn't think Steenie would evolve with a Leaf Stone. My nephew did tell me that it is going to be a bit of an ordeal to get Steenie to evolve into its final form. These jewels are amazing. They've got powers. I'll finally be able to get a boyfriend. Are they Dragon Balls, perhaps? Are you Bulma? No, you're not. But who knows? Maybe you could be in another dimension. Which is, why am I saying this? Scatterbrain, there we go. Are you sure? Kahuna Olivia still doesn't have a boyfriend. That's hard to believe. Anyway, I'm not minimal when it comes to minerals. They are the pinnacle of all materials. Calm down, sir. Only one per customer, and that's set in stone. So what do you say? You gonna buy or no? Interesting that we met these two Pokemon earlier. Plume Fossil can be restored to give you Archon, or Arkin, and Armor Fossil... Is that Shieldon? I think it's Shieldon. I can't choose just yet. Leave a comment below on this also. Which one would you like me to pick up? I'm not partial to either one, so I'm going to let you folks out there help me make that decision. Plume Fossil for Arkin or Armor Fossil for Shieldon. Unless I'm getting the names wrong. And if so, feel free to let me know what Pokemon actually are resurrected from those fossils. Fossils are pretty popular here in Alola. You never know when we'll sell out of stock. Now, Ice King 688 told me there was a second floor that I did not check out yet. Probopass. So what is waiting for us on floor number 2? Magmar, perhaps? Seems like every time we come upstairs, there's a Magmar. But no such luck this time. Hi! Stuffle! These guys are kind of scary. What is that pink thing sparkling? That's not a Zygarde cell. It's one of those Stuffle toys that can move. Oh, so it's not really a Stuffle. Okay. Yeah, these are all just dolls. Okay, I thought one of them was going to be a guarding an item and it's going to attack me. Fortunately, that is not the case. These are all just Stuffle toys that apparently have the ability to move. And let's go up here. That one looked at me. It's a real one. I had no idea one of those 5 would have actually been a real Pokemon. But I strongly suspected it. Okay, that's a Zygarde core. Cinia, help me out here. Or Cinia. Cinia wants to talk to you. I just received a signal from your Zygarde cube. The creature that just got sucked into the cube is what we call a Zygarde core. Cores are mysterious creatures that form Zygarde together with cells. Also, cores retain Zygarde's moves. You can use the Zygarde Cube to teach your Zygarde a move. Why don't you try it sometime? Bon chance. Because I don't have a Zygarde. That's why I don't try it sometime. Maybe someday I might happen to. But thank you, Ice King 688, for letting me know to come up here. I would not have really thought to do that. I thought I was basically done exploring Coney City. And I was going to say, I like the fact that you folks out there are helping me with this playthrough, because like I said, that's something I would have probably missed. And I know Ice King and Robert Gosney have been both helping quite much. Quite much? If anyone out there can help me with English, that would be appreciated too. But you've been helping quite well in this playthrough, helping me, with better fishing tips, techniques, and making sure I haven't missed out on certain things. So I appreciate the fact that you guys are working with me to make this as full of a playthrough as I can make it. So, what Ice King also did let me know is this lady here. She will teach Volt Tackle to a Pikachu. Now, last time I spoke to her, I thought she said, once your Pikachu learns Volt Tackle, come back and see me. But I must have misread or something like that. But she will teach Volt Tackle. Picanium Z will turn Pikachu's Volt Tackle into its Catastropika Z move. I'm keeping that in mind for when I finally use Pokemon Bank to upload my Pokemon from the earlier generations, because I do have a Pikachu, and I could teach him Volt Tackle, which normally I believe is a sort of egg move, breed-only move, that only Pichu can learn if the parent Pikachu holds a Light Ball. But now they've made it accessible for just any Pikachu, apparently. That's going to be pretty interesting. One second. I somehow suspect there's something over here. Never mind. But now we can head back to the Hano Grand Resort. Wait a minute. No. Let's do this. Let's go here. No. Let's fly first back to HEEEE-eeere City and check the Pokemon Center in here and go in and see what our Sandygast is working with. That is the Pokemon that my nephew specifically bred for this playthrough. Let's see what kind of Pokemon we'll be working with. Now, as I said, what I'm probably going to do, and I'm actually recording this episode before the previous one went up, so I won't see your feedback on this just yet, but I was asking about, when should I use this Pokemon? Because based on the sequence of events, the Pokemon that I traded in order to get the Sandygast I'm about to show you, I lost that Pokemon twice in grinding, which means sequence of events say that I wouldn't have been able to finish training it until after the first trial on... what is the next island? Ula'Ula Island? So, basically I'm going to hold off until after completing the first trial on the third island to make use of Icona, the Sandygast. Let's take a look at this Pokemon right now. Icona is a male Pokemon, neutral nature. I'm going to say hardy, quirky, serious. I'm going to go with quirky. But I knew what a neutral nature was. Serious is one of those. Alright, so... actually, yeah, he said he was going to grind it up a little bit for experience and IV, so... it's got a lot of HP to work with. 55 right now. The ability is Water Compaction. Boost the Pokemon's defense stat sharply when hit by a Water-type move. And it is holding a bottle cap. A beautiful bottle cap that gives off a silver gleam. Some people are happy to receive one. That is to be used for the Hyper Training here in the Alola region. The moveset for Icona. Shore Up. What the heck is Shore Up? Earth Power, Shadow Ball, and Psychic. Okay, so we see Special Attack is the better stat, offensively. Physical Defense is the better defense. Ooh, Special Defense is bad, but we'll work with it. So, of course, we know Psychic, power of 90. Shadow Ball, power of 80. Earth Power, power of 90. And Stab, of course, Shadow Ball is also. Shore Up. I'm going to say that has something to do with defensive increasing. The user regains up to half its maximum HP. It restores more HP in a sandstorm. Okay, so it is like an not atmospheric, but like a weather condition healing, like Synthesis, but it does more in the sand. I like that. So it's like Recover in a way. Alright, so we will start using Icona shortly. As I say, probably after completing the first trial on the next island. But that's going to be fun to use a Sandygast. It was one of those Pokemon that when it first came out, I was like, what do I think of this one? I'm not sure, but I've grown to like it. Alright, so we're heading back over this way. We're going to skip past the Dimensional Research Lab, where we first learned about the Ultra Wormhole and Ultra Beast and such. You're the guy that talks about Diglett's Tunnel, are you not? Nope. Talking about the different island captains. Okay. So we're going to stroll down this way. Hello, ma'am. Wait a sec, how do I get to Paniyola Town again? Was it by going down Route 4 or, Paniyola Town. You want to head, yeah, Route 4, but you can also take Straight Street here. Listen to this, I know I sound like I am a resident member, or I guess a resident of the Alola region. I'm telling people where to go. We're here in the Hano Grand Resort. I live my life in search of pleasure. I wonder if I'd find something new to enjoy if I went through the island challenge once again. Can you repeat it? Wait, can I swim over there? Come on, Lapras. Oh, I could just walk over, I suppose. But if I want to get there in style, I could have swummed? I don't care. Alola is so interesting because it has all these different architectural styles that, thanks to so many people coming here from all over. Look at this Pelipper. That Pelipper, do you think it's wild, or does it belong to someone at the hotel? I want to get carried around in Pelipper's beak, too! Take me somewhere! Interesting. Yay, the Pelipper is flying! It's actually more like it's hovering. Is that something underneath it? No, it's just the way the water is reflecting the light. I thought there was like a sparkly item beneath it or something like that. Let's talk to... Ooh, there's a Pikachu. Is this the guy from the demo whose Pikachu's birthday was on Saturday? Master... No, sorry, this is a butler. Master Truster, this is your first vacation in 3 years. Please forget that you're a famous star and just enjoy being a regular Pikachu for once.
No, don't tell me how to live my life. Pika, shoo, shoo.
Alright, I've been told. So, we can exit out this way, but you know what I want to do? Not that. I'm going to go in here and see if I can find Faba of the Aether Foundation. When a bellhop moves up the ranks, he can become a bell captain. Is that a thing? Or are you just trying to make a better situation out of your life? The bellhop is the first member of the hotel staff that a guest encounters when they arrive. First impressions are very important, just as important as the first move you have as your first Pokemon you have in your first battle. It's 5 a.m. I'm surprised I'm reading as well as I am. But here we are in the Hano Grand Resort. I'm one of the bellhops. Ring the bell and I'll hop up to serve you. That's why they're called bellhops. We've learned something today. Alola is how we say hello. Alola is how we say farewell. May the love of sun and moon, Gen 7, shine upon you. So that does answer the question once and for all. When you say goodbye, do you say Alola backwards? And you do. Alola is the land where I was born. Alola is the home I was born into. Welcome and please feel at home as well. The touch of the Alola breeze feels like being wrapped in kindness. Wait and feel it blow over you. And we have just met this man once again. Look how he's... So, people have said this guy gives off a sinister appearance and stuff. I really don't see that, yet somehow, instinctively, I gave him a sinister sounding voice. Let's keep up with that. So, you've come at last. Ah, but forgive me, I have yet to introduce myself. You may call me Faba. Knew it, remembered. Alright, good. I told you before that I would show you someplace astounding, right? Well, that wondrous place is Aether Paradise. Red text means it's good. Let me tell you about Aether Paradise. Just as the name suggests, Aether Paradise is a veritable paradise for Pokemon that floats far out in the sea surrounding Alola. It is an artificial island made entirely by human technology for the protecting of Pokemon. Of course, I'm an adult who keeps his promises, so I'll prove to you that all I've told you is the truth with a tour of Aether Paradise. You will come, won't you? I have a choice, but I want to check this out. I want to see more about the Aether Foundation. Good, good. Then you'll come with me. Aether Paradise will amaze you. Wait, take me too! Oh, even Kahuna Olivia has come to see you off. As a Kahuna, I look after all the trial goers who come to my island. They're like my own children. Not that I've got any. I've never even gotten married. Doesn't even have a boyfriend according to your shop workers. Listen up, you two. Your greatest opportunity? No. See? Can't read. 5 a.m. Your greatest opponent is always yourself. Your greatest allies? The Pokemon beside you. Thanks! Are you coming too, Professor? Wait, who was speaking back then? I think that was Olivia. I've got my own business to attend to. You go see all the amazing tech that Aether's developing and tell me about it later, yeah? That's right. I'll see you on the next island. Ula'Ula Island, yeah? Let's meet up at the Mali Garden. Mali Garden? Mali Garden? I don't know. Yep, it's goodbye, Akala Island. We're never coming back here again. Actually, there's still places to explore. Though I guess we can come back anytime we want to, huh? Then let us enjoy an adventure upon that grand vessel that will take us across the high seas. By which I mean to say, the ferry. Could have just said that. Gonna make this big, elaborate, grand, verbose kind of stuff. That's not very verbose. Is verbose even the word? I don't know. It's 5 a.m. Can you believe a big hunk of iron like Aether Paradise can float in the sea? And it's all because of that Pokemon. It's all because of the Pokemon holding it up. Did you know that, Chaz? Really? You know I could count on you to react. Stop lying, Hal. This isn't the time or the place. How? I can't wait to actually see inside Aether Paradise for myself. Look how excited I am, too. Just as excited as I was to get my first Pokemon. By which I mean the expression never changes. As people sort of, I saw this thing, I think it was on Twitter. Oh, here we go. I think it was showing the, suspected thing. The reason the character's expression never changes, do you think it's because they can't understand English or the Alolan language and they're just pretending, like, reacting to everything that people are saying, like, you know, that's cool. Maybe. So we've made it here to the Aether Paradise, and I'm pretty sure this means we can fly back here later on. Let's finally see what these folks are up to. Because, now, I'm sure many people have already found out by beating through the game. I'm taking my time with it. People have said there might be a sinister aspect to this. I still don't know what to make of this.
Here we are, you two. This is Aether Paradise.
Young Goose. So what do you do here? You take Pokemon up elevators. Fair enough.
Aether Paradise is a facility created for the conservation of Pokemon. It has been outfitted with all of the latest technology for this purpose. Downstairs, our teams work on developing new Pokeballs and more. Yes, all for the sake of Pokemon conservation. Though you will not be able to use any of your Pokeballs within Aether Paradise. A jamming signal is broadcast throughout the facility to prevent them from functioning. That's the first time they really referred to the fact that a Pokeball is not just like a physical capture kind of thing. There's some sort of technology behind it. Like, we know there is, but you can actually jam Pokeballs and prevent them from working. That's interesting. Excuse me, Mr. Faba. Yes, excuse you.
Whoa! You guys don't get along, do you?
What is the meaning of that form of address? I have a title for a reason. How else will anyone know how important I am?
Oh, Chief. He's the Chief. Yes, Branch Manager Faba. I'm trying to... okay. People have made this comparison many times. This person looks like Velma from Scooby-Doo. What kind of voice does she have? Kind of like nasally a little bit, and... I guess that's as close as I need to get. Yes, Branch Manager Faba.
Now I must go speak with the President about our conservation efforts on Akala. Show these children around, and then take them to meet the President as well.
Who are you to give orders? And who is this person to take orders? Introductions, please.
Phew. Welcome to Aether Paradise, Chaz and Hal. My name is Wiki.
Alola! Haha, I double waved.
Wait, you know who we are? How'd you know that?
I'm Velma, I'm psychic. One of our employees told me about your meeting on Akala Island. And of course, I heard how you helped protect the Pokemon there too, young Mr. Hal.
Thank you very much.
Let me show you around. The main entrance is up above us. Actually, Velma had sort of a deeper voice than that, didn't she? I'll try to work on that. I can do it right now. Shall we zip right up there? And up we go in the nice triangular elevator. Is that structurally stable? I guess. We didn't fall, so... Oranguru. I need that! Somebody... Wait a minute! There's a Team Aether. There's an Aether Foundation member that wants an Oranguru. Just come back to your home base. It's right there for you. This is the main entrance. You can have your Pokemon taken care of at the reception desk there if they need it. Rockruff Pikachu! Pokemon everywhere. Chaz, you and Hal are both trial goers, aren't you? Are you hoping to become champions? I suppose you must be around 11 then. How'd you know? Yeah, I am. Yeah, I took the first chance I had to join in the Island Challenge once I turned 11. Because someday, I want to be able to beat my Gramps, but he's way too strong. How lovely for you. I suppose all children must yearn to take a journey of their own choosing when they get to be about your age. Though you're hardly just children anymore, trainers are like parents to their Pokemon. Chaz, Hal, would you two like to see the conservation area upstairs? We'll zip right up. What if I said no? What if I wanted to go talk to Oranguru, see if he wants to hop in a Pokeball? Wait, Pokeballs don't work here. That's right. Alright, let's check out the conservation area. This area looks familiar, from the intro cutscene. Aether Paradise is a safe haven for all Pokémon. For this reason, the use of Pokeballs is strictly forbidden within the conservation area. Wow! We keep Pokemon that have been targeted by Team Skull here, and we also try to support Pokemon that need a little extra protection. Like Corsola, for example. They are quite terribly overhunted by a Pokemon called Toxapex. Really? I hope you don't mind if I read a passage from my Pokedex. There's a Starmie right there, that's cool. So, Toxapex. Toxapex crawls along the ocean floor on its 12 legs. It leaves a trail of Corsola bits scattered in its wake. Whoever wrote the Pokedex entries for Gen 7, Sun and Moon is slightly disturbed, but also slightly a genius. Because this is what would be, like, naturally in the wild for, like, you know, these animals that encounter one another, so... But, poor Corsola. Yeah, my Gramps is always saying that nature's got its cruel side, sure as it gives us blessings. But can the Aether Foundation really protect all the Pokemon that are out there? Nature does have its own balance, of course. It can be difficult to judge just how much we humans should try to affect that, can it? That's pretty amazing! The Aether Foundation seems awesome! Seems awesome. Maybe they are awesome. But why'd you bother setting up a branch in a place like Alola? I couldn't say. It's hard to know for sure what our president is thinking sometimes. If you'd like to meet the President Lusamine, she should be in the conservation area now. Let's go find her and see if we can encounter this this... You're interested in meeting the president? She should be in somewhere in here, right? She's not an Ultra Beast, what am I saying? Wow, there are even Pokemon that got done in by Team Skull, huh? That sounds pretty bad. If you'd like to meet, yeah. Sudowoodo, out of the way. Wood. Sudowoodo is a Pokemon that pretends to be a tree in order to protect itself. But wouldn't it be better to disguise itself as the kind of tree you actually see here in Alola? Yeah? What's your problem, Sudowoodo? Get with the times. Get with the place, actually. Alright, which way do we go? There are two ways. Whenever you're in doubt of where to go, always choose the right path, because if you don't choose the right path, you choose the wrong path. This might be the wrong path. Imagine using the same Pokemon in your boxes in battle again after hundreds of years. Now, how would I make it through hundreds of years? What? It's kind of like a time machine, isn't it? The PC boxes were first developed by a guy in the Kanto region called Bill. Apparently he's a real Pokemon maniac, or a Pokemaniac. I'm gonna get lost, aren't I? There's so many branching paths. Where do I go? Alright, I thought that was the president for a second.
When Pokemon evolve, their appearance can change quite a lot. Some Pokemon can also change forms, which can change how they look and their stats. And then there are the regional variants, which are quite another thing altogether. Pokemon don't just change into regional variants like they might change forms.
So, that is one of the questions that I've had. If I send up my older Pokemon such as Marowak, could I convert him to become a Fire Ghost-type Marowak here in this region, or is he permanently going to be the Ground-type? Not that I want to change anybody, but it'd be neat if the option is there, but this seems to imply that there will not be that option. Starmie is known as the mysterious Pokemon. If it's really a star from the night sky appearing to us in a different form, then it's like a Pokemon is just using us humans and making us take care of it. Do you ever imagine things like that? I do. I wouldn't say I do, but I don't really think that deeply about it, I suppose. Starmie is just a powerhouse Pokemon that, in Pokemon Stadium 1 and 2, is almost unbeatable due to the speed and high special attack stat. Where else can we go? I'm gonna say that probably leads to the president. I see somebody up here. We'll go talk to them. Can I call Stoutland in here and look for hidden items? Probably not. What are the... Oh, Grimer. I was like, what are these? Regional variants. It can all seem a bit complicated, but think about it like this. If you visit a tropical region, you get a tan, right? Isn't it something like that? Well, you can get darker when you get a tan, and there's a lot of dark-type regional variants, so it's exactly the same thing, maybe, sort of, almost just about. I think I found the president. Here she is. My sweet Pokemon, I promise I'll keep you safe. I'll protect you with my love. I don't know if I want to use that voice for her, but I started, let's stick with it. Ah. Your shoes look like Z crystals. Your brooch looks like a Z crystal. You must be Chaz and Hal.
Welcome to the Aether Paradise, the Aether Foundation's own private island. I am the president of the Foundation, but please, just call me Lucamine. I'm so glad that we got to meet. I'm glad there are people like you who travel the islands to learn more about Pokémon, but there are also those unfortunate people who harm Pokémon for their own selfish reasons or even for profit. And that is why I am here. I will be like a mother to all of those poor Pokémon and shower them with love. Even Pokémon from distant worlds far from the Alola region are worthy of my love. Wow, Miss Lucamine! I don't know how you do all this. You're like not even that much older than us. Oh, you sweet boy. I'm already over 40. You are? Wait, what? That was a nice reaction shot. Oh, you. The right style does wonders, you know. And how? Your style is a bit wanting, Whoa! Shot down. I'll have to take you out sometime and help you pick a smashing outfit. Like what you wear? I don't think anyone else could pull off that kind of look, except maybe Lily. Oh, wait a minute. Now she knows he has a connection with Lily. I don't know anybody. I am new to the region. I just moved here 24 episodes ago. Don't rope me into this yet. Oh, don't you worry. You just leave everything up to me. Trust me, children would all be much happier if they'd only listen to the adults around them. Question. What? That tremor. Did something happen on the lower floors? There it is. The first Ultra Beast, UB-01. Doesn't look that big, at least outside of battle. Now, that implies that we might battle it, but I don't know what's going to happen here. But before we say anything here, I want to say, I've seen a lot of sci-fi things, a lot of different movies and stories and stuff. They're implying that the Ultra Beasts are attacking the Alola region. There's got to be a reason for that. So I'm not going to assume that it's a hostile invasion force immediately, which it seems like they implied it is. They could be counterattacking our dimension for something that happened in their dimension from ours. So I'm not going to take sides yet. However, as a permanent resident of my own dimension, I will fight to defend what is mine. Did you come from another world? Miss Lucamine, stand back! That thing's not right! That boy ain't right. Or girl. Sorry. Didn't mean to assume. You poor creature. Look at How just freaking out there. I've never seen a Pokemon like that. Are we really gonna fight that thing? Well, why would you assume a fight? That Pokemon. What in the world are they? We got a real mystery, gang. You poor creature. Chaz, can you distract that thing? I've got to get Miss Lucamine out of here. Well, I was going to lead the way, but I guess... Alright. Alright, UB-01. We come in peace. How about yourself? Apparently you don't. Alright, defense rose sharply. Alright, it does have HP, so it is a battle. I don't know what this thing is, what it does. But I don't want to outright attack it. I could cause an interdimensional incident by hitting this thing. So I'm going to let it hit itself. That's super effective. Is it stab? I'm gonna say maybe. Beast Boost. Huh. Sorry, Cordial.
So the defenses have gone up. Dorothy, come on in. We gotta get on the defensive ourselves. Now, you launched an attack on me. I'm now fighting defensively. If I happen to hurt you, I don't care. You knocked out Cordial. We just got her back. Minimize. Go ahead. We resist that. That's right. Alright, evasiveness gone up. We're going to put some stockpiles up as well. You would, wouldn't you? Alright, what I want to do right now... I got my defenses up. I'm going to test something. Are Ultra Beasts capturable? That's right! I can't use those here. So that mystery will have to remain unsolved for another day. Let me minimize once again, see if we can dodge a clear smog. Our defenses are up. We'll handle this no problem. We'll get our minimize, so we're at +2 evasiveness. Let me see if it's a normal type. If it even is a type. We can hit it! You're gonna run. You're gonna knock out my Cordial, and you're gonna just walk away? We're not through, me and you. What the heck was that? The unidentified creature disappeared. So it's true. I still need that Pokemon. I need to get it back. So it was a Pokemon? What? Miss Lucimini, did you say something? That creature we just saw was undoubtedly an Ultra Beast. An unknown being from another dimension that suddenly appears from the Ultra Wormhole. It looked like it was suffering. Like it pained to be in this strange place. I can't bear to see that happen. I will save it, and I will love it. Calm down. Thank you, both of you. Thank you so much. Wait, how? Weren't you supposed to get her out of here? I lost Cordial. You didn't even do anything. Wiki, these two are still in the middle of your island challenge, aren't they? Please deliver them to the next island. Oh, at once, ma'am. I will go check that none of our poor resident Pokemon came to any harm. If they have, I'll backhand them, apparently. Look at this pose I'm doing. And I need to speak with Mr. Faba about exactly what happened downstairs. Yeah, so they said something happened downstairs, and then a portal opened up here. And of course, I'll have to start preparing the foundation for our newest and perhaps greatest duty yet. The protection of the Ultra Beasts. It came in offensively towards us. You're gonna protect them? I'll see the two of you get to Ula'Ula Island, then. Alright. Whatever happened here. Bye. So, the mystery of whether or not the Ultra Beasts are capturable remains for another time. But we'll find out eventually. You can't have the Aether Foundation protect you forever, Ultra Beasts. I never thought I'd actually get to see the Ultra Wormhole in my life. We've got to tell Professor Burnett about this next time we see her. I don't know if what happened should be rightly described as an accident, but I think it's probably best if you do so. Anyway, I was very glad to get to meet you both. Please take this to remember your visit. Some malasadas for Hao. They know him really well. You're gonna hand me some revives, aren't you? Yes! Big malasadas! Awesome! Isn't it crazy how malasadas taste even better when you eat them together with someone else? Yeah, because that shouldn't affect the flavor. Yes, I think I know what you mean. Meals always taste better when you share them with the ones you love. I guess I'm wrong. And for you, Chaz, a TM for the move Psychic. Can I have the Psychinium Z, please? Alright, I don't think anyone can learn that. Maybe they can. We'll find out eventually. I hope you both have wondrous adventures on your island challenge. We will! Thanks, Miss Wiki! So this was the Aether Foundation. Definitely an interesting set of encounters. Huh! My heart's still kind of racing, you know? Yeah, my heart's still kind of broken. Cordial's gone again. The Ultra Wormhole is real, and Ultra Beasts are real too! The world is just way too big! This guy in front's like, keep it down. I bet we'll discover even more new things on the next island too. Didn't we go to the next island during the sunset as well, last time? We're gonna need to get all the energy we can get. Time to dig in! There he goes. He's like he's in Pokemon Refresh, but he's on the other side of the camera. You want a Malasada? Yeah, give me it. I've earned it. Ah, so good! Shoot, I already ate the whole thing. Calm down, Hal. You gotta get yourself a stomach ache. So we're heading from Aether Paradise over to the island with a nice icy area, which I am very interested in getting to check out. It's probably gonna be the last place we go on the island, though, isn't it? I really don't know, but we'll find out. Cordial. Now, something I forgot to do when we went to the last Pokemon Center, but I'll do it this time, is, well, I'll talk about it when it happens, but I gotta keep in mind, remember to do this. Hello, Corsola. Stay away from those... What are those called? What are the things? What are those things? Toxapex. Land ahoy! Alright, terra firma underfoot again. So I guess we can start exploring some stuff, I'm assuming. Ula'Ula Island is like another totally different place than Melee or Akala, huh? I've got an idea, Chaz. Let's have a battle. Why? No. You know what? I'll say sure. I could use some experience after losing one of our Pokemon. I think Cordial's still in the lead, though. I want my Pokemon to get a deep breath of this fresh new air. Don't worry. I'll make sure both our teams are in fighting form first. Yeah, he's gonna heal Cordial. Huh. Alright, let's get this battle underway. I might have to switch Cordial out immediately. Oh, wait. You can use Z-Power, can't you? You are challenged by Pokemon Trainer Hal. So Pikachu... Nope. Oh, yeah, that's right. The Alolan Raichu. So Psychic type. So immediately I'm going to have to switch. Wow, we're not the right level for this. Let's go for Pokemon. The only one we can switch to is Prowl. Let's do that. We do have Bite. And we have the Rockinium Z. Now, if I need to, I won't hold back there, Hal. You've got Psychic. Ooh, that's not good. I'm going to assume the Raichu is faster. I'm going to... I was going to say Super, then Hyper, then I changed my mind back to Super. I'm going to Super Potion Prowl up. Come on, don't destroy me, Hal. Go easy. I just lost Cordial. I don't want to lose anyone else. This is not good. See, I don't think I'm going to be faster. I gotta stall out these Psychics. Sonata, what's your special defense? We got 68 special defense. Prowl, 54. And 39 on Dorothy. That is not a switch in. We gotta switch into Sonata. Now, of course, an electric move is going to destroy us. But I gotta hope the special defense can pull us through. Go ahead. Hello, Pokemon Stadium. Why would it have gone for an Electro Ball on the switch-in? Hyper Potion. We might be looking at Blackout number 2 in the game. Or not. Alright, we have a chance. Let's go ahead and Scald. Go ahead. We're going to handle this, no problem. If the Scald does a good amount of damage, we could probably take you down with Aqua Jet. This is incredibly, incredibly risky. Whew. I was holding my breath on that one. Alright, gotta watch out for that Raichu next time. This is why I've got to get Icona the Sandy Gas as soon as possible. Oh, you got yourself Leafeon. Well, that's gonna be a switch into our only non-weak to grass Pokemon, Dorothy. Come on in. Level 28. It was 28 for the Raichu too, wasn't it? Yes, it was. Alright. Dorothy takes the center stage as you Giga Drain. Aren't you supposed to be more physically offensive though, Leafeon? What are you trying to pull? Let's get our defenses set up right now. First we'll minimize. Another Giga Drain? Well, if that's all you have, then we're good. Now, you should also have Torracat still, which is just pure fire type. And thankfully, it is raining. That's actually a good thing. Dodging the Giga Drain, stockpiling, getting our defenses back up. I'll go one more stockpile and then heal up, possibly. And then start going for the super effective gust attacks. What else would you have? Probably a normal type attack to hit me with? You gotta have more than just Giga Drain, though. Alright, let's get our HP back. I'm gonna say Super Potion is the way to go here. Back to full. And just start going for the gust attacks. I'm still pretty shocked we made it through that Raichu battle without losing anybody. Super effective on, except for Prowl, everything that we had. Alright, go for the gust, super effective. Prowl, maybe, if she was fast enough, could have outsped and got a powerful, super effective, possible flinching bite attack, but there was no way I was going to risk that. Now, you're going to probably heal after the second gust, unless Pokemon Refresh allows us, with our max affection, to get a critical hit. Well, you're going to heal anyway, I forgot about that. But, this is going to put you into range for a potion now from good old Hao. That probably gives me a chance to heal another Pokemon. Let's go ahead and use it on Prowl in case we need to use her again. No, you just go for the attack, okay. Well, we easily handle that anyway with +2 special defense and resistance, of course. Let's finish this Leafeon with a nice gust attack. I was gonna say, how are you faster? But I guess due to our nature of being quiet, our speed is not the best stat anyway. But the Giga Draining Leafeon is down. Last thing is going to be Tora. Wait, level up. Torracat coming in next, though. You learn a new move there, Dorothy? No. Well, that's okay. You got a pretty decent moveset as it is. And in comes the Torracat. Our most powerful move in this situation is going to be Hex. You probably have Bite, but can you even get through our defenses? You do have Bite. But you can't get through our defenses. You can flinch us, which I don't appreciate. If I need to, I'm going to Sonata. Oh, and there's the speed boost of Unburden. I forgot all about that. It's Citrus Berry activates. Oh, we flinched, did we? Try outspeeding this now. Didn't think so. One more, oh, not quite one more Hex attack. There's the dodge, excellent. Let's go for a Gust now for a nice light little tap, hopefully not putting you into a potion range. I think we just did, though. And another dodge. Let's go for the Hex right now, just in case they heal, and get as much damage off as possible. Alright, made it past the Hao battle without losing anybody. Very, very nice. And we got a care for Dorothy, I'm sure. Ah, I had my breath held that whole battle! I did for part of it too, actually. Not even lying. Alright, let's brush this dust off. Oh wait, no, you're all wet. Hang on. We gotta dry off Dorothy. And I'll feed them some beans off camera. We are pretty much at the end of the episode as it is. I have some things to attend to in the Pokemon Center first, though, as we finish up. Does anybody else need care? Wow. Okay, Prowl, you're all soaked too. Let's switch Pokemon. I guess, yeah, we didn't even use Sonata for... Or no, we did use Sonata, but being water-type, maybe she or he is immune to getting wet, maybe? Let's dry off good old Prowl as well. You did a good job for what you did there, Prowl, but that Raichu was just a little bit too scary to deal with. Alright, now let's switch over to Cordial, even though technically we gotta put her into the PC, but I want to take care of her first. I am a good trainer that way. You only get one water drop. You're only in for one turn, I guess. Maybe that's what it is. The more turns they spend in battle, the more drops of water they have on them. But with that, the battle is complete. Good match, Hao. Very scary for that first Pokemon. I gotta watch out for that electric psychic type from here on out. Wah! That battle took my breath away. I can't breathe the fresh air that way. We're supposed to meet up with a professor, right? Where was it? Mally Garden? Why do you want us to go to a garden? Guess we'll find out when we get there, right? Wonder if the next one's gonna be a bug type captain. You've made it to Ula'Ula Island now, big boy. This means a whole new island Pokédex. It's all up to you it's all up to you what new Pokemon you'll uncover here, Chaz. Mally Garden, never heard of it myself. What kind of place do you think it'll be? Show me the map, please. Alright, let's go to the Pokemon Center right now. We will explore the island in its entirety. Or not the island in its entirety. The city in its entirety in the next episode. But, first of all, let's tend to storing some Pokemon in the PC. Or a Pokemon. So, first of all, unfortunately, Cordial now has to be marked with a second knockout. Which is pretty heartbreaking. And away she goes. However, technically, by completing a Kahuna trial, Tinkerbell is back. We're going to move her to the active box. But, as I say, I only want to use one of these extra Pokemon, non-intended main team members at a time. Currently, if I could speak, currently Dorothy is filling that spot nicely, so we're going to keep her. If she faints, I have the option to bring Tinkerbell back. In fact, let's put Tinkerbell on a line down below, that way we can sort of keep them straight. And we're going to put our Sandygast over here in the lead, and if need be, I do have the Eevee Normster at level 1, but I could grind him up to train him up and get him on the team as well. But I think we're set for the time being. After I complete the next trial, I can use... In fact, you know what? Should I put Icona in the injury box? Nah, you don't belong in there, Icona. You haven't been injured yet. But I'll keep in mind, I can bring you back after the next trial, and we can also bring Cordial back after that next trial as well. So I'm looking forward to doing that next week, because of course we are done Pokemon Moon for the week. I'm going to exit the PC and save it up here in the Pokemon Center. Let's heal, first of all. And I'm actually going to save it up outside the Pokemon Center, just in case there's a glitch with saving. I haven't heard lately that the glitch is still continuing, but in case it is, better safe than sorry. I've made it too far for my game to glitch out. Let's go ahead and step outside in the pouring rain. But if it's a nice warm rain, it's not the worst thing ever. I'll hide here under the awning of the Pokemon Center. So we're going to save it up here. I want to say thanks for watching today's episode, everybody. If you enjoyed all the adventures we've had and the losses of Pokemon, then feel free to leave a like down below. If you didn't, feel free to leave a dislike and just let me know what I can do to improve these videos for your future quality, your future viewing pleasure, quality-wise, I guess I was trying to say. Close enough. Anyway, and feel free to leave a comment down below. Let me know what you thought, what you're looking forward to in the future of the playthrough. And if you missed any episodes of Pokemon Moon, there is, of course, the link in the description for the entire playlist. You can click that and check things out from the very beginning of the Alola adventures. And stay tuned during the outro for some other links to videos that I have done, as well as a link to subscribe. We are currently at 970-some subscribers. Once we hit 1,000 subscribers, I have a lot of Pokemon TCG giveaway stuff planned for the channel. So if you're not currently subscribed, feel free to do so, and invite your friends to check this out and subscribe as well for some cool Pokemon TCG giveaway options. I've mentioned it a few times. I said I was going to show it off in this episode, but it is way up on my shelf still. The Alola collection for Pokemon TCG Moon version. I'll show that. I'll make a point to remember next week. I'll show that off, or you can go back a few episodes and see me show it off previously. But with all that, we are now pretty much at time. Professor Chaz wants to say once again, thanks for checking out the episode. I am now signing off, and I'll catch you next time.